Hello everybody, welcome to our next live session. This is also our last live for the year, and so we figured that before you head off for the holidays and before you decide to turn your attention to family and loved ones, we wanted to just kind of bring out a few sarees that we've been loving, and we've not given our Tassars some attention in a while, so we thought we'll bring you a couple of sarees that are just a little bit festive, and they're an excellent choice just to throw for a light occasion. I'm coming live to you from our Chennai store. We are located at 4 Kasturi Estate, Poise Garden, and it's Margari season here, so everybody's pulling out their silks. And so in that spirit, we want to bring in a couple of bright ones for you. So getting started, this is a very beautiful elegant indigo toned matka silk. It is very, very soft and lightweight, and those who wear matka sarees, you'll love them for that little bit of bounce that you get. It drapes like a dream, and pleats wonderfully. It moves with you very well, and we love this because this entire saree has been hand woven with lovely coins like so. So the Fulia cluster in Bengal is very, very famous for being able to weave these elements within the saree, so it's not embroidered. And the pallu of the saree is done in organza, giving it a lovely, festive take. The blouse pairing on this one is a same match, but it would look great in any color combination per se. So this is the first saree that we have. We have this saree typically available in a number of color combinations, so you can always DM us and inquire for our range of colors, and we are more than happy to send you options on this. It's delightful. It makes a nice little clink when you wear and walk around, so do consider this one at some point of time for your festive choices. Next up, we have a very beautiful very, very earth-toned, lovely printed tassar. We love the sort of sober biscuit tone that the saree has on the body, and paired with a vintage zari, this saree is so elegant and sober that the zari just about sits so well with the rest of the saree. So you can see the details of the zari here. It's a beautiful neem jari border with florals, and the actual body print is a beautiful, sort of a watercolor floral tone, and the nice, maroon and the peach and the yellow, they're all very nice touches to, comply with the saree. It's a beautiful, lovely desi tassar, has a nice little crisp, drapes really well, and is paired with a match blouse of the same kind like this. So this is the entire look of the saree. Opening it out one more time, that's the second saree. Next up, we have a color combination that is so beautiful. We've been crushing on jewel tones this season, and we have this utterly beautiful grape and sort of crimson red combination. It's a beautiful tissue border saree, but what we really like about this is that the top border is a plain tissue, and the bottom border has beautiful temples woven on it, as just bringing it a little close so you can see it well. So that is the construction of the temple, and of course the pairing of the pattern, it's a beautiful sort of sober, nice floral pattern, and so it gives you a nice, a very nice lift to a very traditional color combination. It's a classic, and it's paired with a lovely grape purple blouse like so. And that's the sari. Opening it out one more time, showing you the lovely classic pallu that complements the blouse as well. That's the next one. Then we have a beautiful vintage tassar in a shade of ecru green. This sari is again a classic. The zari doesn't like jump out of the sari. It's a lovely earthy tone. It's good for evenings. It's good for a day event. And just to give you a little bit of context, that's the neem jari border, and it's a tall short border combination. So the top border is shorter and the bottom border is a little longer. But what we love in this sari is this very surprising combination of a beautiful red. It's almost like that classic Sabyasachi red that we have on the blouse, and when you put it together you see this as the color combination on the sari. So just to give you an idea of that little bit of a color pop that you see, that's the sari. It's very soft, very pretty, and it's in a color combination that's too hard to miss. Next up, we have a variation on our beautiful matka collection. This is really a very special sari. It's done in a shade of lovely ecru cream, and the body is filled with stripes and jamdani leaves woven all over it. I'll come a little closer to show you how each stripe has a beautiful, beautiful jamdani leaf woven across it, and it is interspersed with silver and gold leaves like so. So this is a silver leaf, and the construction of the sari is you have a beautiful coin interwoven pallu. This part, which is semi-transparent, comes all the way up to the pleats, and from the pleats you have a beautiful plain part. So it gives you like a half and half look, and it's very subtle and very elegant, and it's paired with a running blouse of the same color. So all over it gives you a really, really nice a little dose of festivity when you want to keep your look elegant and minimalistic. So that was the next sari. Next up, we have a beautiful, very vibrant, kachi embroidered, small, simple, soft champa tassar. This sari is done in a shade of like crimson red, and the kachi embroidery is done in very complementary colors. I'm really loving the way the embroidery comes across the shoulder like so, and it gives a very interesting paneling. It's like paired with a belt, and it can look quite fusion like with just 6 yards, and you don't really have to re-drape it or stitch it. The pallu also has beautiful kachi work. So I'll just come a little closer to show you how this looks. So we have some very beautiful Rabari inspired embroideries techniques here, and they've paired with a little bit of mirror work as well. And you can see the harmonious cream, red and black charcoal grey tones that then combine with this entire look, and it kind of gives it a nice harmonized feeling. There's buttas all over here, and we've paired it with a beautiful black blouse like so. So there you have it. That's the entire look of the sari. It's just absolutely brilliant, and it's a lovely new look that you can put together, or you can pair it with one of these jersey blouses and give it a very, very contemporary look as well. So showing you our next sari. This is a lovely lightweight desi tassar, and this sari has this very beautiful double border style pattern going on. So the top border has a small like jari border. It's a smaller patti, and the bottom border has a beautiful, what we call in the Kanjivaram language, rettapate border. There are two zari lines, and in between you have a beautiful landscape of flora, fauna, and a lovely crafty kalamkari vibe going on there. This is a digital print on Tassar, and the color is a soft ochre yellow, which is very harmonious, and we've paired this with a lovely printed sari like this. So this is the blouse that goes with the sari, and it gives it a very sort of fun, youthful look to a Tassar, unlike what we see. So it's a nice small little deviance from what we are used to seeing in printed Tassars. And we are wrapping today's live session with this absolute stunner of a sari. It is a black and white animal printed Tassar print. It's completely breathtaking. The print is so organic, and it almost mimics a beautiful butedar brocade from very far off. And then when you come in the front, you can see the lovely vintage jari buta that you have here. You can see this lovely, matching bottom border, which is of course a little thicker than the top border. So you'll get a nice sort of lehenga-like look. But what is so beautiful is this lovely animal-like, cheetah-like print, which is so harmonious. It doesn't stand out. It doesn't give a bold or a very sharp vibe to the sari. And it's done in a classic color combination of a black and white, just with that copper little bit of vintage. And of course, we've paired it with a black blouse like so. And this brings us to the end of the live, and this is the last sari we have to show to you. Absolute stunner. I want to wish all of you a very happy new year. We hope that you are able to end the year with a lot of joy, with a lot of happiness, and we are very, very excited to jump into the new year with the same passion and vigor that we've put in this year. So a huge thank you to all our supporters, our customers, all the lovely people who walked into our stores and inspired us to do better and better. And so thank you on behalf of all of us here at Dakshinam. We'll see you very, very soon in the new year.